Hello, and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa, and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 89. Got my coffee. Scrappy Sunday. Pumpkin spice creamer. I have 2 bottles left of the pumpkin spice creamer. I just finished one today. So 2 more. Today is Sunday, February 21st, 2021. That is a lot of 2s and 1s. Wow. This is a podcast mostly about knitting, sometimes crochet, sometimes cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. If you are new, welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. You can find all the show notes right down there. I'll have links to my Instagram, my Ravelry group, links to shops, patterns, all that good stuff right down there. And I have noticed that my subscribers has jumped a lot since the last episode, so thank you for watching and subscribing. I think I'm going to do a giveaway. Either, I don't know, whatever comes first. We'll wait and see. Either my 100th episode or if I get to 1,000 subscribers. Whatever comes first. Because I have a bag that I need to give away. And yeah, I'll think of something else. I think I'm at 820 something subscribers, so I still have a ways to go, but I can't believe that 800 people watch me. I feel like my podcast it's not as high tech as a lot of other ones, and I don't know, but people still watch, so I'm gonna just keep on going. All right, sorry for the coffee drinks, sips. That is my first cup of coffee, and I need to get it moving. All right, I have 3 finished objects and 5 whips. No stash. But we'll talk about that later. We don't have any stash this week. Next week is a different story. And I'll talk about what I've been reading and watching. Yeah. Oh, I gotta write something on my show notes. There was a book that I finished, and I forgot to write it down. Okay. Ready for finished objects? Am I ready for finished objects? I think so. Socks, of course. Oh, my word. Look at these. These are beautiful. This is coloring book yarn in the BMO colorway. The toes and the heels are in Primrose Antique, I think. These are from my friend Amie. She sent me the yarn and I knit them for her. And I get to keep the leftovers for my blankies and scrappy socks and whatever my heart desires. Oh, I love these. So for her socks, I do 15 rows of 2x2 rib. Afterthought heel. Nope. My screen time report it was up 8% from last week. Oh no. I hate when that pops up. Sorry. Distracted. Yeah. Afterthought heel. That's pretty much it. I use a Chiaogoo's red lace 2.5 millimeter, which is a US 1.5. I do them cuff down. So yeah, done. So now I have Amie's cross stitch and 3 pairs of socks that are coming her way, and I am so happy. And it's gonna be, we're getting a little side note about weather. It's supposed to be like above freezing all week. I'm so excited. And when I say above freezing, I mean like somewhere between 34 and 37 all week. So I won't freeze when I go to the post office and ship out her stuff. Yay. All right. My last finished objects. I finished their hats. These are for my kiddos. This is Lemonade Shop in the Stormy Day colorway. I did a folded brim. This one I used KnitPicks Felici Rainbow. And this one I used KnitPicks Stroll White. I let them pick, and this is what they picked. I did, for the numbers, I did the sock head / hat. I used those numbers, and these are the teen size. I did 2 inches. I knit 2 inches of the inside brim. Did a purl row, and then I knit 2 more inches, and then I folded them, excuse me, and knit them together. And then I knit 6.5 inches, and then I did the decrease like I normally, like the pattern does. Oh, look at that. And yeah, and they fit. They are long enough. They cover their ears. I'm so happy. They said they wanted pom-poms. I'm okay with pom-poms. But when they go back to school, kids like to grab pom-poms and rip them hats off their heads. So I don't know. I gotta figure out where to get pom-poms. If you have a pom-pom shop that you like, can you link it down below, please? I like the ones that Amie sent me, because you could tie them in, and then you can untie them and take them out to wash your hats if you need to. Or in our case, if kids start bothering with the pom-poms, we could just take them out. Oh, I just love it. So, done! So that is all my finished objects. I had them try them on before I podcasted, and they're like, was it yesterday? When did I finish these? Friday? I think I finished them Thursday or Friday, and I had them try them on, and then I said, sorry, you can't have them until Sunday when I'm done. They were pretty bummed. Alright, that is all my finished objects. Now we'll go on to whips. Excuse me. Whip number 1. This is 3 by the Seas designs on Etsy. I love this bag. Sorry for the jingling. My stitch markers are in there. My needles from my blanket are in there. I haven't showed it in a while, but I bought these little tins on Amazon. And I count out my stitch markers that I need for my socks. And I just stick them in there. So they rattle around. That's what that noise is. So if you hear that, you're like, oh, that's a sock whip. And you would be correct. Alright, this is Patons Kroy in the Magic Stripes colorway. These are for my mom for Christmas. I think I have, after this pair, I think I have 2 or 3 more. I think 2 more. 2 more pairs. And then her Christmas present will be done. Alright, you ready? You guys not have seen these. Oh, look at this. I really want to keep these. But I won't. If I really, really need more socks, I'll just buy more. So yes, I do the magic loop. I knit them cuff down. Chiaogoo's red lace, 32-inch cord. This is US 2.5, which is a US 1.5. These white markers are where I'm going to put my heel. These other markers are counting my rows, 10 rows per marker. That way, when I make the second sock, they're the same. Yeah, these are from my mom. I really love these. It's a pretty accurate color right there. And this is just the first sock. I did not have these cast on today. No, I cast these on Friday. So this is what I got done so far. And since it is the end of the month-ish, we have like a week left in February, that means I need to cast on my Desert Vista Dye Works for March. So I'm trying to time it out. Yes, I could have those socks done, but when will I have them done? Will I have them done in Wednesday? Will I have them done Thursday? What am I going to knit between Wednesday and Sunday? I can't have 0 socks on the needles for 4 days. That's just unacceptable. No, we can't have that. So I decided to cast on a buffer pair, so to speak, to work on until the 1st, and then I'll probably set them aside, work on my Desert Vista, and then go back. That's what we're going to do. So I cast these on yesterday. I absolutely love this bag. My friend Amie made it for me. I finished her socks and I just put another sock in it. All right. And this one is a gift for Amie. I'm just going to say right now, her birthday is in June. So I'm hoping that if I make these, finish them, she'll kind of forget about them, and then she'll be like, oh yeah, I remember you made those in March. I wanted to surprise her, but I already asked if she liked this color. So it's not really a surprise anymore. KnitPicks Felici, Vampire Vibes, right? Yep. And I bought this in summer 2020. I don't know if this is still available. I don't think so. I am unsure. I know there is still Felici on the KnitPicks website. I am going to do the cuffs, heels, and toes, I think, and KnitPicks Stroll Dove Heather. All I have right now are cuffs. Cuffs. Eyebrows. I don't know. So yep, I just cast on the cuffs yesterday. So now I am ready to go. I did 15 rounds of 2x2 rib. And yeah. Usually when I cast on socks, I cast on both the cuffs on the same day. Work on one sock until I do the toe, and then I pick up the sock, knit it until I do the toe, and then I put the heels in together or the same day. So I just cast them both on, so I am ready to go. These are both Chiaogoo red lace, 2.5 millimeter, US 1.5, 32-inch cord. Yeah. And then I'll show you the cake. Oh, I love this color. I need to use up my KnitPicks Felici stash. So I decided to cast on a pair. So we will see. I will definitely not have these done by next week. Not gonna happen. But we will see. Now that I don't have those hats to work on, I feel like that frees up some of my knitting time. So we'll see. Maybe I just won't work on my blanket. Why is the phone ringing at 7? Or on Sunday at 9:26 a.m. Sorry about that. We'll just listen to that. It's Sunday. The phone should not be ringing on Sunday.
You've reached Justin and Lisa. We can't come to the phone right now. Please leave a message.
That's what I figured. Spam callers. Excuse me, I'm podcasting. Alright, I'm sidetracked. Distracted. So, yeah. These are going to be my buffer pair of socks if I finish those ones before March 1st. How rude. That hasn't happened in a really long time, actually. We still have a landline. Only because we need a landline to have internet. That's what my husband says. I don't know if that's true anymore. So, yeah. All right. That is whip number 2. Whip number 3. Bag that my mom made me. I'm all discombobulated. Alright, this is my paint pan cowl by Warm Stripes. It is a paid for pattern. When I purchased it, it was $2. I think if you buy the socks, there's a sock version of this, I think you get the cowl pattern with it. Not positive though. But well worth the $2, in my opinion. Got my chart. Show it real fast. Chart. I don't need to show that anymore. Alright, I am using, for my main color, I am using KnitPicks Stroll in the Cobblestone Heather colorway. Cobblestone Heather, yep. And the rest I'm using minis. I am holding this double because it is a DK weight pattern. So I am holding it double. Oh, this is so beautiful, guys. And thank you all for your advice. I will show it real quick. I guess I'll show it this way. This is where I was last week. So I finished all of that. Oh, it's beautiful. So thank you all for your advice. I asked about blocking this. Should I block it? Should I not block it? And one of my questions I answered myself in the pattern because I, didn't read the pattern fully. You block it first and then you Kitchener it together. So that was my next question, but I figured that out. Oh yeah, and I just finished my ball of, just finished 2 balls of the stroll. So yes, that would be, well, I guess it's 50 grams because I hold them together. So I've used 50 grams so far, and it's this big. I lean back. Oh, it's that big. My stitch marker is a Chewbacca Yeti from Simply Circling. I am using Chiaogoo's. Is it 8s or 6s? I guess it's 6. Where is it? There it is. Yes, US 6, 16-inch. I can kind of see my floats in there. Yeah. What else do I say? Besides, I love it. Yeah, so I am a bad knitter and I don't block things. So I'm going to talk while I move my stitch marker. I do not have blocking mats, blocking pins, nothing like that. So I have purchased those and they should be here tomorrow. So that will be part of my acquisitions next week. I just bought blocking mats and pins on Amazon. So yeah, so I will be blocking this. Oh, it's beautiful, and this is two repeats of the chart. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, two repeats of the chart, and then these 2 squares. So I'm gonna do 3, and then I'm gonna wait and see. I don't know. I kind of like it. I like a big cowl. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to double it. I know I have a hooded sweatshirt on right now, so it's kind of bulky back there. But so I'm not sure. I'll do one more chart, and then we will see. I mean, I have enough yarn and minis to just keep going forever if I want it. I think I bought 6 of these. So, and that is, I already used 2. So I have enough to just keep going forever if I want. I don't know. I just love it so much. So yes, thank you for all your advice. I will be blocking it. I don't know if it's going to bloom that much because this is all superwash merino yarn, so it's not. I know they say to use non-superwash for color work, but yeah. I didn't want to buy more yarn than I had to because I have a bunch. Alright, that is that width. Yeah, it's getting big. I think I need to keep my chart out of there so it'll zip up. Alright. Now we're going to go to my blanket whips. Yay! So this one is the Cozy Comfort Throw by Molly of a Homespun House. I am using KnitPicks Stroll Ash and holding it double with KnitPicks Felici scraps that I just wind up in magic knot balls. I just added this ball last night. This is my 3rd ball, so I've already put about 100 grams into the blanket. And I weighed this, it was 125 grams when I started. And I think I just got through the first color, so. I am using Knitter's Pride Dreamz US 8 32-inch cord. I am going to change these. I've decided. I don't know if it matters or not. Oh, this really smells like my Tough Woolens lavender apple stuff. I put that on before I worked on this. I can smell it. Chiaogoo needle. I have purchased one of those too. For weight purposes. I know this is already pretty heavy, and I'm afraid the needle's going to break on me. So we're going to change to Chiaogoo's. Alright, where is my stitch marker? And this is 2 nights of work, because I finished the hats on Thursday, so Friday night and last night I worked on this. And this is how much I got done. Where the stitch marker is. It's also from Simply Serving. It is a little Mario mushroom. 1-up mushroom. So here, it's really scrunched up on the needles. Can you see it? And yeah, I really love how this is marling up. It's beautiful. Try not to, and I really need those stoppers on there because over here it really pooled. The last color I put in was a carrot cake, and it really pooled white on this side because it was white, a color, white, a color, white, a color, and so kind of all pooled on this side, but that's fine. By the time I put more into it, you're not even going to notice it. So here it is, all scrunched up. Smells good. Oh. Yep. So it's pretty mindless knitting. It's just knit, knit, knit. So that is that blanket. One more blanket. This is my Coziest Memories by Kemper-Ray. I am using signature needles. US 2, which is a 2.75 millimeter. I do the midi ones because I don't want to poke my fingers. That is in between the blunt and the stiletto. I don't know, I feel like these are already pretty blunt. I don't know what the blunt ones would look like. But yes, I really love these. I still don't know if these are 6 or 7 inch. Or 6 inch. No idea. These are the straights. I got the little bell stoppers. There's a stitch marker on there. Enough about the needles. Showed the blanket. Oh, I love this. And since today is Scrappy Sunday, I am going to be working on this. I have it all nicely folded. Probably should have showed it folded it before I folded it. Oh my, Lisa, that's not a word. Folded it is not a word. All right, let me count my squares here. I think I have 21 done. I better, because today's the 21st. But trying to do a square day. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, I have 21 squares done. I try to do one a day, but it kind of works out where there's a couple days a week where I do 2, and then there's a couple days I don't work on it. So I did not work on it Friday or Saturday, yesterday. All right, here is my kids call this the Beast Junior because I already have a Cozy Memories blanket made out of worsted weight yarn, and that one is called the Beast. So this is the Beast Junior. So I'm putting markers on the ones that I do in February. Let's get to the ones that I did this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I started with that one, which was a gift. This one is West Yorkshire Spinners Peacock. I have socks out of that. Don't know what these ones are. I don't even know what the rest of them are. I know these two are row one yarns. I really love this one. I don't know what it is. I'll move my show notes. Bring it closer. This one. It's beautiful. I think I have, after I did my square, I didn't weigh it before I put it in my blanket. But I think I have enough to do a stripe in my square, in my paint. Oh my word. All right, pause. In my paint pan cowl, I believe I have enough to do a stripe of squares. So, oh my, I just need to end this. After that phone call, it just went downhill. So yes, I am going to probably put 2 squares in. And then today. And here's the end. So I have 4. So I'll have 4 on this side and I'll start a new row. So I'll finish a whole row in February. Which is pretty good. I'll try to, it's 25 squares across. I think I'm on row 13. I don't know if I'm going to do like a 25 by 25 Make it like a square. I don't know. That's kind of awkward to show. But, yeah. Wouldn't that be neat if this was one of the thumbnails that YouTube picks out? I always get excited with that. It's like, ooh, what hideous picture did they pick for me? Yes, I am aware that you can pick your own, but I don't edit. I just let them pick one for me, and I try to pick the best one. Ah, yes. So I do 20 by 20 stitches. Yeah, I think that's the only modification I did, is 20 by 20 stitches. And I weave in my ends. This is the back. I weave in the ends when I have 4 squares done. So the top row has fringes because I haven't done the next row yet. And I do, after I do my square, I do weave in the ends as I go, so I don't have to do them at the end. I used to wait and do like maybe a week's worth of squares or 10 squares and then do it. I quit doing that way. I do a square or two, whatever I do for the day, and then I just weave it in and then I put it away. Oh, I love this blankie so much. Okay, that is all of my whips. That is everything. Wow, that is a lot. I always feel like that I don't knit that much. But then when I get it all out, it's like, wow, I did. Yes, I did. All right, reading and watching. Yes, so no stash. I did, oh, okay, we'll talk about stash for a little bit. I did buy those blocking mats and those wires. I did buy a Chiaogoo needle. And I did buy some minis. Minis don't count as stash. This is kind of like life stuff. Monday night, we got about, I don't know, a lot of snow. Somewhere between 6 and 8 inches. I feel like it was close to 8 inches. I did not measure it. I had to shovel it on my driveway, and it about killed me. And I said, I'm going to shovel this driveway, and I'm buying minis. Some kind of minis today, and I did. That is my payment for shoveling that driveway. And the hills around the driveway, they're probably shrank a little because it kind of melted. The sun is out now. Yeah, it's going to get warmer, but I swear they were like at least a 4-foot high all around the driveway. It was taller than our trash can. We're running out of room to put the snow. And I checked the weather today, and it said 1 to 3 inches tonight, and I am not happy about it. I hope that it changes and they're wrong and it blows the other way because I don't want to shovel again. The 3 inches is a lot better than 8 inches. Man, I was so sore. My arm, like my shoulders, my arm. My left arm hurt worse than my right arm, which is weird because I'm right-handed, but yeah, Wednesday I was like, I can't even move on Wednesday. It's pretty bad. I'm so out of shape. Need to start doing some push-ups or something. But I could still knit. As long as I was like, my shoulders were down, I could still knit. If I had to like reach up or something, I was like, I couldn't reach my arm above my head. So, that's part of life stuff. We got some snow. Alright, reading and watching. I finished a couple books this week. Things are looking up. I'm still like 6 books behind my reading schedule, but that's okay. I finished Scythe, which is a young adult book about, I'm just going to say about Grim Reapers. Training Grim Reapers. I started the second one. I think it's called Thunderhead. I don't know. I really like those. I also finished The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. What was that her name? Something Chambers. I don't know. I really love that book. it was so good. It's a sci-fi. They're on a ship. It's very, the characters is what got it for me. They meshed well together. And yeah, I finished that in like 2 days. That was very good. So I will be starting, the second book in that series is called A Closed and Common Orbit. I think this is a 3-book series. But I thought I saw there was a 4th one. I don't know, but if there is, I'm excited about that. So that's what I've been reading. Watching. All right, so this is all that I've been watching with my husband. Because I don't have time to watch TV on my own, because everybody's at home. Yay. So we started Stargate SG-1 Season 2. This is a rewatch for us. We probably watched it. It was probably like 10 years ago. It's been a long time, but I really like the series. I am enjoying it the second time around. We are kind of in the middle of Battlestar Galactica Season 3. Also a rewatch. We finished Community. I feel like that should have ended like 2 seasons ago, but we finished it. Some of them were okay. It was alright. Together as a family, I forgot to mention this, but we started watching Star Wars with my kids. And we finished number 7 yesterday. So we have 2 more to go. And then I don't know what we're going to watch. I think I'm going to take over that disc from Netflix and start renting movies or a TV show that I can watch during the day. Because, yeah, everybody's home and I can't stream anything because the internet's not strong enough for 3 Zoom calls and for me to watch something on Netflix. So I need physical DVDs to watch. So yeah, that's what I've been reading and watching. Life stuff, real fast. Last week I had a little faux pas with the YouTube and my video didn't load. Oh, I was so mad. It takes forever to upload videos. I don't know if it's my internet or if my videos are too long. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a standard for everybody. I'm sure we could bump up our internet speed, but my husband will not do that. After a year of being home with schooling and everything, no, he just leaves it. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, so what I do is I record on Sunday. Sunday night, right before I go to bed, I start the uploading process. I put all my show notes in there. Usually I just type them in a Word document and then I copy and paste them. So I don't have to actually type it like 10 minutes before I need to go to bed. So, yes, I start the process. I make sure to leave the computer on so it doesn't fall asleep because then it'll just stop altogether. We can't have that. So, I have that started. And usually when I wake up, about 7-ish, the alarm goes off at 6:30. I just shut it off and I just lay there for about a half hour. So anyway, I usually get up about 7. I get up and I check. And it froze at like 28%. I was so mad. That happens every once in a while. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know if it's in my internet. I don't know if it's both. But Monday was President's Day. My husband did not have to work and my kids did not have school. So I'm like, I'm going to just start it over. My husband wasn't too happy about that. But he had errands to run in the morning. And I'm like, let's see how long it takes. Because I used to do this back when they were shorter, not 40 minutes like it is right now. Back when they were like 20 minutes, I would record, upload, and it'd be done in like 3 hours. And then I would just do it all in one day. I'm probably not going to do that anymore because if I do start doing this during the week instead of on Sunday, yeah, It took 7 hours to upload. 7. That's not, for 40 minutes. I'm pretty sure the video was like 40 minutes long. I'm like, oh my word. So that was not fun. So that is why you did not see an episode on Monday. So usually, if you do not see an episode on Monday, probably 90% chance that means that it didn't upload correctly. If you don't see an episode on Monday, there might be like a little bit of chance that I'm not feeling well and I didn't record. But since we've been staying home, I haven't gotten sick all year, which has been okay. But I'm afraid that once things go back to normal, I am probably going to be sicker than a dog. So I am sorry about that. I know there's a few people that said, hey, it's Monday. I drink coffee and watch your podcast. I'm like, I'm sorry. I tried. So hopefully this time we will not have that problem. All right, what else in life stuff? Well, like I said, we got a bunch of snow. We might be getting more. My kid's school district starts school, like going back, like a hybrid method on the 1st. My kids are staying home. I'm a little nervous about that. I mean, I am nervous, but I am also thankful that we are staying home for just a little bit longer. See how this goes. I don't know if teachers have been vaccinated yet. I know they talked about it. I don't know. Maybe some did, some didn't. I am concerned that the kids are going to get it and then bring it home to all the parents. And then the numbers are just going to explode again. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Try to be optimistic. But I guess we don't have to worry about it because my kids aren't going back yet. We'll wait and see. I see a lot of people out here when I get groceries. I don't go out very often, but when I do go out, it's usually to get groceries. And there is a lot of noses. Some people without masks. And I can't imagine the building that my kids are in. It is 1st graders through 6th graders. I cannot imagine a 1st grader wearing their mask correctly the whole time. I just don't see it. If adults can't do it. But hopefully they are strict about it and parents get their kids start wearing the mask now so they're not like totally uncomfortable and just get used to it. Anyway, rant over. I think that's it. I don't have anything else. Sorry about the phone call interruption. Sorry if that made me all out of whack. I am not used to phone calls at, 9:30 in the morning on a Sunday? The phone usually never rings. It rings a lot during the election season. But that's about it. Yeah, what time is it? It is 9:55. I am going to go put this on the computer. I'm going to type my show notes and cross your fingers for me that this uploads correctly. Which you won't be able to cross your fingers because if you're watching it on Monday, it worked. I'll cross my fingers for me. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Share if you feel like there's somebody that you would like to watch my podcast. That was awkward. Yeah, help me get to 1,000 subscribers and I'll have a giveaway. Yeah. All right, I guess that's it. Hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.